Hello everyone, my name is Harish Nena. I am currently pursuing my Masters in Construction Engineering and Management at SEPT University. As a part of our academic studio, we worked on the construction project Formulation and Appraisal, where the viability of potential project is studied. I will be presenting the feasibility study on the Para High Performance Sports Center, Gandhinagar, beginning with the project brief. The project is proposed by the Sports Authority of Gujarat under the Gujarat Sports Policy 2022 to 27 and is planned as India's first exclusive high-performance training center for the para-athletes. It is a greenfield development project located in located in Sector 13B within the SAG campus Gandhinagar, with the total built-up area of around 24,290 square meter and an estimated project investment of the 364 crore. The campus is designed to support the inclusive and adaptive sports. The inclusive sport is suitable for both para athletes and normal athletes, and adaptive sport is specific for para athletes. And the 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 Paralympic discipline also include indoor sports hall, aquatic facilities, rehabilitation, and the sports science spaces. The main objective to create a fully inclusive sports ecosystem. Moving on to the work breakdown structure. The entire project is organized into four major phases: inception, design, execution, and operations and maintenance, involving the multiple stakeholders. Starting with the client scope includes the initial project approvals, land acquisitions, appointment of consultants, and statutory clearance during the inception phase. During the design, the client coordinates with the stakeholders, reviews scope development, and approves the key design decisions. The client is also oversees the quality compliance during the execution and appoints the agency for long-term operations. The design consultant's role begins with the project initiation and the development of the design brief, followed by the concept and schematic planning of all sports and support facility. This is then developed into detailed architectural, structural, and MEPF design with integration of the sport-specific requirements and universal accessibility systems. The consultant further support the statutory approvals, tender documentation, and construction execution through GFC drawings to ensure the accurate implementation on site. In parallel, the sustainability consultant is responsible for conducting the baseline assessment for the energy, water usage, and waste management, defining the rating targets such as IGBC, Gr3 certification, performing the energy modeling, integrating the renewable strategy, and preparing the sustainability documentation. Their involvement include uh, commissioning support and post-occupancy performance evaluation to ensure the target are achieved. The project management consultancy handles the overall project governance and beginning with the DPR review and validation, scheduling and procurement planning. During execution, the PMC manages the construction monitoring, quality audits, safety checks, and financial tracking and progress reporting. At the project closeout phase, they coordinate with the final documentation, as-built submission, and operational handover process. Together, these consultants maintain the strong control on both environmental performance, time, cost, quality management of the project. Next, the construction firm scopes begins with the site mobilizations, setup activities, and including the construction office, labor campus, and batching plants. Execution include basement construction, foundation works, tool structures, hostel blocks, sports training halls, sports science facilities, ramps, spectator settings, and internal service areas. The project also involves the comprehensive external development works, including road, parking systems, landscaping, water supply lines, drainage systems, substations, and utility networks. The phase includes with the quality checks, testing, and commissioning, and the handover of the facilities. Once the operation, the operation and once the operational, the operation and maintenance agency manage the sports, training programs, routine building maintenance, housekeeping, security service, administrative functions, financial operations, human resources management, and regulatory compliance, ensuring the continuous safe functioning of the facility. Moving to the cost breakdown structure, the total capital cost of the project is around 364 crore, and the overall value including O&M expenditure reaches approximately 401.8 crore. The highest allocation is toward the construction work, which is 253 crore, followed by the procurement cost, which is rupees 35 crore, and operation and maintenance allocation is rupees 38 crore. The consultancy services together account up for about 47 crore, including the design, PMC consultancy, and sustainability consultancy. And also it includes the related capex investment for sustainability. And the additional financial provisions include the GST charges, and contingency is reserved for the project risk management. For total cost of client's responsibility, is around 65% of the total budget is directed toward the execution, 27% is allocated to design and ensuring the strong technical preparation, support, and smooth delivery on site. Within the consultant cost, the design consultant fee of rupees 13.85 crore is distributed across the concept development, schematic planning, detailed design coordination, statutory approvals, specialist consultant integration, and construction support. The sustainability consultant is having the budget of approximately rupees 13 lakhs, covers the energy modeling, renewable planning, environmental documentation, and commissioning work. And the PMC fee of rupees 26.46 crore supports the project planning, procurement coordination, construction monitoring, quality and safety audits, financial reporting, and final handover management. This investment ensure the strong technical quality control, regulatory compliances, and risk mitigation across the life cycle of the project. Moving next to the construction and O&M cost. Within the construction package, the largest share is rupees 164 crore is allocated to sports hall and training facility, which include the major athlete activities spaces and competition zones. Other major cost component include of rupees 34.84 crore, which is for hostel block, and rupees 27.09 crore for retail block and supporting sport block, and the rupees 10.18 crore is for the basement and foundation works, and for external development work it costs around rupees 5.77 crore. Moving next to the O&M cost, it overall cost 50% of the construction cost, which is rupees 38 crore. It's largely invested in the sports program management, facility maintenance, security services, and administrative operations. And the other R works include which is for just ensuring the suitable day-to-day functioning of the entire campus. Moving next to the choosing by advantages. For selection of the tactile flooring material, a choosing by advantages analysis was carried out using the performance parameters such as slip resistance, impact absorptions, durability, maintenance ease, thermal comfort, sustainability, and strict accessibility compliance. Materials studied include rubber, polymer, ceramic, and stainless steel tiles. The result showed that rubber achieved the highest IOA score of 1010 compared to polymer at its score 890, ceramic scored 690, stainless steel scored the minimum which is 645. Although rubber costs the highest among the all, which is rupees 400 per tile, but its superior safety and shock absorbing performance makes it more suitable option for para-athlete circulation areas. Moving on the pull system selections, four types were studied: the stepped pull, variable depth partition pull, fixed depth pull, and adjustable depth pull. The, they were evaluated based on accessibility for the wheelchair uses, safety, training, flexibility, code compliance with the IPC and FINA, and ease of operation and maintenance needs. The stepped pool was found to be unsuitable because its depth changes through steps, which blocks the wheelchair access and increase the safety risk for para-athletes. The variable depth pool, partition pool was also rejected due to its offered the limited depth control and required the manual handling, makes it unsafe and difficult to operate for para sports use. After this, the comparison focused on the two systems, which is the uh, fixed depth pool and adjustable depth pool. The fixed depth pool, the parameter we on which this system are evaluated are water depth range, system complexity control, energy efficiency, hydraulic system power, heater load, surface slope, water conservation, safety risk index, wheelchair lift and ramp access, and water turnover time. After this comparison, the fixed depth pool which scored the 800 IOA at the rupees 15 crore and adjustable depth pool which is scored higher IOA 870 at rupees 31.1 crore. Although the adjustable pool is more expensive, it provides the better accessibility, flexible depth control for therapy and training, and overall safer use for making it preferable choice for para high performance sports center. To conclude, the feasibility study of the para high performance sports center Gandhinagar used the main three tool as a part of the feasibility study. The work breakdown structure helped clearly to define the roles of the client, consultant, PMC, contractor, and O&M teams, from planning and design and to construction and O&M, ensuring the smooth collaboration and coordination throughout the project. The cost breakdown structure shows that the uh, total capital cost of rupees 364 crore are spent on the construction cost of rupees 253 crore, followed by the procurement and O&M agencies and consultancy services, which helping to maintain quality and compliances. The choosing by advantages analysis guided to key design choices. The rubber tactile flooring was selected with the highest IOA of the 1010 for safer movement for the athletes, and the adjustable depth pull system with IOA of 870 was chosen for the better accessibility and training flexibility. Overall, the study confirms that the project is technically sound and financially balanced, with well suited for the creating safe, inclusive, and high performance sports facility for para athletes. Thank you.